I know some of y'all gonna be mad about this one, but why the streets hating on my boy Drake so much? Is it the handsome Squidward faces? I'm not gonna lie to you, it's super hard to defend my boy. Every time he does one of them damn faces, I want to roast him. I'm like, yo, he don't need it right now. Us Drake fans, we gotta stay strong. I know them kissy faces is annoying me, my brother. The painted nails annoying me, but at this point, we gotta stand strong. We gotta stand strong. I be talking to myself in the mirror like, every nigga got a chink in his armor. Drake's just happens to be every time he sees a camera, a nigga does a Zoolander face. Why? Why, my brother? Why? I don't see why. He makes it so hard for me to defend him every day. But Lil Yachty got a theory on why all the streets is hating on Drake. They've been calling him a PDF file. I'm like, nah, they playing on my bands. All jokes aside, he's never been charged with nothing. He just shows love to the youth. And what's crazy is if he wasn't down to earth, you know, to try to show love and try to show respect and try to build up other people and try to build relationships, he's trying to stay #1 in the world, my brother. Yeah, Kai Cenat's 22 and he happened to be 38. But he don't give a damn about that when he's trying to be the #1 rapper in the world. Yeet and all them niggas, he's competing with them too. So he gotta make sure that he's in all the young kids' ears and stuff, because they're the ones downloading music, paying for tours. He's trying to make sure he's still connecting with you guys. Kendrick Lamar was a smart man. He read the Book of War. He had to read the Book of War, because the way he took him down, if it ends here, because I've been thinking about now we would have heard something. If it ends here, yeah, my nigga lost. Like, if it ends with Not Like Us in my mind and me getting like, oh my God, I can't stop listening to this. This is how Meek Mill fans felt when Back to Back dropped. This is what I've been telling myself. Like, nah, yo, God don't like ugly. You was laughing, playing back to back with the windows down and charged up. Now I hope you charged up enough to last this ass whooping, because Lord, it's been 5 months and I still can't. It's been months. I can't open my phone without hearing tin, tin, tin. Like, oh, DJ Mustard, Jesus Christ, you produced my nightmares at this point. I go to sleep and be turning in my bed hearing that beat to Not Like Us. Oh my God. Oh my God. But my guy Yachty got a theory on why y'all keep dissing Drake. Why y'all was so happy he finally caught a L. Like, yo, the man that keeps on winning. The people love to see a takedown story. So, you know, he got a reasoning. Yachty got a theory on why. Why do you guys hate Drake so much? Where did all this hate for him come from? We've been seeing even Ski Mask and DJ Scheme. And I know y'all gonna be like, yo, XXXTentacion. Nah, that's not fair. You wanna know why it's not fair? Because Ski been telling us a whole bunch of times that he wants to show nothing but love to Drake. And Drake was an X fan. And we were misconstrued it. And there's so much more love to be shared. Now these niggas is like, sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Where did that energy come from? Where did that energy come from? Subscribe to the channel. Comment down below. Share your thoughts. We're on that road to 10,000 subscribers. We will be doing a giveaway real soon. Lil Yachty, that's my man's. I just don't like what you said about New York City, but we not here for that one.
But I think people just hate on Drake because he's the guy. It's no like.
Feel like there's something extra on it.
It's also probably everyone. Yeah.
That's my
what
suspicion
I
was
think.
like, yo, this shit gotta be personal.
I mean, he's also that guy though. All the records, all the numbers, like he's the one.
How hard was that beat for you? Like, I'm sure you're friends with everybody in Atlanta. Your friends
shouted out in the song.
Yeah,
in Euphoria.
You're being pulled in different directions. You want to be loyal.
I just wish I had never spoke on it. That's the only thing that was the only. But I wish I hadn't said anything about it.
He had a lot more animosity, and you felt it in every song that he dropped. Because Drake dropped great records, but also let's be fair. Drake was deemed a loser in this battle before it started because people don't like him. And haven't, and he's won for a very long time, and he's sat at the top of the throne, and still, honestly, respectfully, I think he still sits at the top of the throne. I think that even if opinionated masses would say that Kendrick won, I don't think that, you know, people are going to stop listening to Drake, and like Drake's career is going to like flood.
If you guys remember, we had to make another video on that because Yachty went super viral. People were like, oh my God, Yachty's a terrible friend. He didn't defend Drake. Then some other niggas were like, nah, he's glazing. He lost on that one because the Drake supporters said he didn't have Drake's back like he should have. And the Kendrick supporters said he was glazing. So I can see what he's talking about. Like, yeah, I wish I'd have just stayed out of it. It had nothing to do with me. Also, this thing got an NY hat on. Was this before the diss or after about fashion? Was it before or after?
What did you originally say? He liked a hell of a tweet.
I really was an accident. But it was so funny that people were like, nah, and don't try to fuck. What are we talking about right now? I can't get my words out. It was a tweet, something about Kendrick something.
Kendrick cheating on his wife with white women.
Yeah, it was that tweet. And I really did accidentally like it. And then people was like, nah, nigga, he finna get you. But nah,
you're following through.
Yeah, that type shit.
If you guys don't recall, that blew up when Yachty was when Yachty liked that tweet and the whole internet exploded. Like, oh my God, Yachty. You know, everybody was keeping their eyes on this. Yachty, as you heard here, he said he liked that by an accident. Do you guys still believe that or not? Everybody at that point was scared to say anything against Kendrick Lamar. That nigga was a wild boy with a gun, just dropping 5 diss tracks a day, and all them shits was murderous. Like, nah, yo, what's he doing? He's been waiting for this moment. He really don't like me. Like, I believed him when he said, I hate the way that you talk, I hate the way that you dress. Like, nah, this nigga really does, Drake. All jokes aside, I would have said he just said that for the song. But I really think that nigga might hate the way that you talk, and I really think he might hate the way that you dress. You don't like them painted nails. Yachty also talks to my guy Andrew Schulz about sending Kai Cenat the track so they could leak it because the song cannot be clear due to the beat. Oh my god, SOD. Like that song was a smacker. I heard she was a hoe, but that was before me. I forgot the rest of the song. Like, nah, bro. Nah, that was such a smacker. We'll never get it because the sample wasn't cleared. For those that did not hear Yachty explain that, let me see if I can find that clip quickly.
Have you ever?
Man, shout out to Flagrant. Shout out to Flagrant. They always got dope episodes. But like I told you what Yachty said, I think it's deeper than music. I think it's deeper than beef. I think it's deeper than the way that Drake dresses. I think he really just smashed a whole bunch of people from the industry's Jones, and that's why they all just keep popping up. Like, finally. We got to take this nigga down like Thanos. Nobody can fight him at once.
Have you ever hooked up with someone's girl?
I don't know, probably.
Yo, is that why everybody's mad at your boy?
Well, I think people just hate on Drake because he's the guy. It's no like.
I feel like there's something extra on it.
It's also probably. Yeah.
My suspicion was like, yo, this shit gotta be personal.
I mean, he's also that guy though. All the records, all the numbers, like he's the one.
How hard was that beat for you? Like, I'm sure you're friends with everybody in Atlanta. Your friends
shouted out in the song.
Yeah,
in Euphoria.
You're being pulled in different directions. You want to be loyal.
I just wish I had never spoke on it. That's the only thing that was the only. But I wish I hadn't said anything about it.
What did you originally say? He liked a hell of a tweet.
I really was an accident, but it was so funny that people were like, nah, don't try to. What are we talking about right now? I can't get my words out. It was a tweet, something about Kendrick
cheating on his wife.
Yeah,
with white women.
Yeah, it was that tweet. And I really did accidentally like it, and then people was like, nah, nigga, he finna get you. But nah,
you following through.
Yeah, that type shit. But no, I mean, it was what it was, you know. I felt kind of disconnected from it, but it was insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, them niggas still richer than all us. So that's what I want people to realize. At the end of the day, like, both niggas are still shitting on all us.
Yeah.
So
it's a great moment for hip hop. You think so? I think so. Yeah, absolutely.
How is that even debatable?
Yeah. That's the craziest question I've ever heard asked. Yeah. You know, think about it. No. Good for football. But think about it. It's like this was at a time where country music was overtaking hip hop, and since that beef, it still is by the numbers. But since the beef, conversation-wise, it's been hip hop. Yeah. I mean, it was a time where I don't think hip hop had a #1 album all year on the charts. Like there were some crazy statistics where you're like, oh, are we witnessing the? That's not true. The whole year 2023. I don't think there was a #1 album from. It came late.
Utopia was 2023. Don't disrespect my boy. Am I tripping? When did Travis Scott release the album Utopia? July 28, 2023. I'm like, nigga. I was in the movie theater for an album. I bought merch, T-shirts, everything to make sure my boy went #1.
Later in the year. But but in the first half of the year, we hadn't had one. Okay. Anyway. I said we like I'm a rap. You're right.
He's black. So, yeah. Her Loss.
Oh, Her Loss came out 2023.
Oh, that one, no. It came out 2022, I think.
Oh, but one album in the year 2023.
Okay. Utopia, my nigga.
The last 20 years, unstoppable amount of hits.
The guy. I want him to get back into acting.
It's so interesting you say that because he did. I hit him on two things. He did a roast of Nike. Do you remember he was like invited to speak at like the Nike headquarters or some shit like that? Do you remember this? I think it was when he was doing. Now this is maybe like a year or two ago.
I remember when he went to Nike and he was up there with KD and they were playing ball. Well, I didn't know he did a roast.
He did like not a roast. He like did like a speech.
That's when he wore that jacket, that big. And he had the Nike check in his head, the Nike braid. Yep.
But he was doing like jokes.
Yeah, he's hilarious. He's one of the funniest people I know.
And I hit him and I was like, it's not that. There's some people funny just hanging out, and then there's other people that when they're delivering jokes, they're like asking for a lot. They're like begging the audience to react. And there's other people who just let it happen.
Right, like. And Theo Von.
Wait, who's that? Like he just let it happen.
Yeah, Theo Von just it's so natural.
Like he's gonna say it, and whether you react or not,
it's whatever. His face is still. Exactly. It's like whatever.
So Drake, I thought delivered well. Yeah. And it was one of those things where it's like, yes, he's obviously acting before the SNL shit was fire, and maybe he just loves making music.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure he gets a million.
He loves living life. The way he wants to live.
And you can't do that when you're acting. You're set.
I just think that like he would only do it if it's something he wanted to do. No person could tell me, bro, you were great here. You should. You ever sat with him?
No.
I mean, he's just a very much like he lives his life the way he wants. No one. You can't joke him into doing something. You can't shame him. You want to do.
You know what impressed me acting wise is I'm not even saying this is a shot. Again, I want to be respectful of your boy, but the DeMar DeRozan sketch. There's a line where the guy says his name is DeMar and Drake is like DeMar, I hear it. DeMar, I hate it, or something like that. And the delivery is really funny. He's a funny
fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So it's really, I just don't want to go do this thing that's going to take me away from living the life.
I don't know why he don't. I told him bro, he could play any role. He's a guy. I don't know why he could play a great mob boss.
Was there Like I remember when the whole beef happened, if I was him, I would be resentful because the narrative was he sees these young artists, he does a feature for them, and he's done that
500 times.
Exactly. And then the narrative changed to, oh, he's using them to be cool. Would you, like, if I'm him, I really resent that.
Oh, no, shit lame. Niggas is lame.
Why are they?
Why is niggas lame?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just is the way it is.
Is it because, yeah. That's the thing.
I'm talking about rap niggas.
I'm talking about people in general. Like, it's very easy in this business to be completely egocentric and only care about the things that fuel you. And a lot of people are like that. A lot of people don't care to help.
It's just how it be, man. You do shit for people, turn around. I don't know.
Like, I'm sure you put people on that
Sure.
have clout overlap.
What do you mean, sure? It's happened publicly. We've seen this.
Yes.
But almost everyone, bro. The Drake effect is real. It's deeper than we even know.
Yeah.
And there's no necessarily benefit to him. He just wanted to help someone out.
Yeah.
Bro, I had an argument with my man. Shout out to my man because he knows who you are. This nigga had an argument for like 5 days to the point that he might have won, I guess. Cause I just couldn't keep arguing after day 5. I'm like, yo, what am I really arguing about? This nigga said the Drake effect don't exist. Yo, none of that exists. What? I said, bro, shoo. What's that nigga's name? That's a Grape Street Crip. I know that nigga's a Grape Street Crip before I know his rap name. And I know he did a song with Drake. Like, nah, brother, the Drake effect is, I pulled up numbers. This nigga didn't want to look at numbers. Pull numbers. People's biggest songs, highest charting albums. His boy Rick Ross said he kept arguing about that Rick Ross is one of the top 5 2010 rappers. Rick Ross was never top shit. I like Ross. He's cool. But I've never looked at Rick Ross as a top 5 rapper in the game ever in my life. Ever. The man's top highest charting songs is featuring who? The Boy. And Ross is not the only one. I'm mad I just said his name. Ross is not the only one, because this nigga turned me to a Wikipedia page for Drake during that argument. I was just researching Drake's numbers and all the effects from Fetty Wap and all these different niggas. Like, he's like, yeah, Fetty Wap took him off the album and put Monty's verse. And I like Monty's verse more. That's how I knew that nigga was just trolling. Because where's Fetty today? You think Fetty would have played that Monty verse again if he had a second choice back in time? You think he would have put the Monty verse again? Look where Fetty Wap is at, I told that nigga. You think he made the right decisions? Look where Fetty Wap is at. Oh my God, I'm not even trying to on rappers right now, but when you say the Drake effect don't exist, you blind to numbers at that point. You are blind to numbers.
Drake don't charge for a feature or not.
Yeah,
He doesn't charge anyone for a feature.
No.
You're gonna give him $100,000.
Would it be 300, 400,000?
Just because you have money, that doesn't mean you don't want more.
But he's just a kind person.
But then you gotta do a track.
He's just a really kind person. He really is. I've never seen someone give like that. He's a very giving person.
Well,
it's insane.
Yeah.
I
think
they still that nigga. And they both still that nigga. They gonna like it's what's gonna change. They both still gonna do their thing.
So I remember everybody was talking, right? Everybody's like, yo, it's over, this, that. And we were at like a nightclub or something like that. And this is like, the beef is starting to kind of come down a little bit. And it's not like the DJ was trying to play Drake. It was just a party and you played the hits over the last decade. And the way that the crowd was reacting to Drake, it was like there wasn't a beef happening.
Yeah, because in reality, bro, outside of the people who care about hip hop, bro, you don't like at all.
They just want to party. There's some beautiful girl they want to dance with.
And they want to dance to Drake.
Yeah.
God's plan's gonna come on.
And then you dance to it.
Yeah. He really did.
Really?
No, he was genuinely unfake. I respected it a lot and I talked to him. That shit didn't bother him. As it shouldn't. He's the $700 million.
It got to bother you a little bit. If you're an artist, you're sensitive. You feel the world.
Obviously, you. I don't know. I wasn't there. Like I said, I was in Europe. You know, I wasn't next to him like how I usually do be. But he was. I never saw him down ever. I never saw him kick before holding his head down. You know. And then to the point where I just stopped talking to him about it because I felt like I was the one bringing him the negativity. Like I was bringing the cloud when I would be like, oh man, I hate that this person said this. And I was showing shit he hadn't seen. So then I started realizing, like, I'm bringing you the negativity. Like, stop.
But, I understand that also where, like, you don't want to ignore it completely, and then you don't seem like an authentic friend who's seeing shit.
Right, that's true. Yeah. But I just realized that his energy wasn't down. So I wasn't going to try
bring him down.
Right.
How did you guys connect?
I guess just, like, Instagram.
Was he a fan of your music?
I think he was a fan of my, like, production. Yeah. And then we just... I don't know.
You guys did a great pod.
That was a good episode. That was right. We almost made it a real thing.
Dude, I thought it was going to be a regular thing.
I thought it would be We almost did.
I thought it showed a side. I think you're pretty much yourself in everything I've seen you in. You have like a consistency.
As far as?
Just your personality. Yeah. I don't think you fluctuate, but I thought that it showed a side of him
that no one had seen, right?
That's what it was, and that was really interesting.
And you can draw it out.
We have a second one that for my pod with Mitch, me, him, and Mitch, that the great war happened, and then we never dropped it. But we have an episode that's so funny. It is so like it's just like an hour, just like fucking us kicking the shit.
That's the thing, is like there's certain people that bring out sides of you that not everybody sees.
Yeah.
And I think that was one of them.
Damn, I'm kind of tight. So you tell me that great war happened with Kendrick Lamar and Drake and we never got that episode. If you guys don't recall what he's talking about, what was the great podcast they did, Lil Yachty sat with Lil Yachty sat with Drake at the beach, and they were just breaking down a whole bunch of jokes, just talking about regular life. It felt like the camera wasn't there. And when they're saying it's a side of Drake we haven't seen, we usually see Drake, serious, making music, being a ladies' man. This was more of Drake just being one of the guys, like just sitting back and like hit the blunt topics and shit, like topics that you never even think Drake would be talking about or thinking about. And to see Drake, talking to Yachty and stuff, kicking his feet up and just relaxing, it brings us closer to our favorite artists, rather say. It's like when we see Ye sit with Justin LaBoy, even though he said a lot of hate and stuff on there, like, yeah, we saw Drake coming down and energized all of us. I was like, Diablo, I haven't heard hate. Brother, you gotta get the hate off your chest and give us vultures too. That's what I thought about. But the thing about podcasts is that we wasn't that lucky in the early 2000s to sit down with our artists like Old Dirty Bastard back in the time. And when they did do interviews, like when he went in the limousine to go pick up the welfare, that went viral because that was just so different to us back then. And we had to just sit and watch live MTV interviews and stuff like that where they would bug out. Imagine Tupac Shakur had his own YouTube channel where he can upload vlogs every day with him talking crazy as he was talking, with no filter, no censor, and nobody holding his mouth back. Pause. And we just get a lot closer to our favorite artists, and we kind of feel like we just know them a little bit more, even though that's fully produced and their team is watching that in PR and everyone around them before it's released. But it still feels like we just get to know them a bit more.
One of the reasons why it's super successful, obviously you guys are huge.
That's why that was the thing with the pod. I wanted to like bring people on and have those conversations that people don't usually have.
Yeah. And you have a relationship with them where they'll open up to you in a different way.
Yeah, and we're sitting in my bedroom, so like.
I thought you did that with Sweetie. Actually, I was listening. I was like, oh, this is a side of her that I don't think most people do.
That was like thoughtful. That was a great episode. That was my first like long conversation with her.
Wait, really?
Yeah, we met before, but that was a great conversation. Mitch was very intimidated.
Okay, he was. He's a huge fan of it.
She's just very attractive woman.
Yeah. Mitch had to lock it down. He had to control himself.
He was acting.
Dude, he actually made a jersey with Sweetie's name on it.
That's not a bad thing.
It's a better move than the other one, but it's still. Oh, how do you feel about leaks?
What about them?
Like you work so hard on
They're
music.
inevitable.
So they're inevitable.
I mean, they suck, but they're inevitable. What can you do?
But can you use them as marketing?
I sent a song to Kai to leak.
Yes, I see.
Right. We couldn't get the sample cleared. So I just let Kai play it.
Oh, that's smart. So that's not coming out.
No.
Damn!
Yeah, but it's just a snippet.
Song's a smacker, heavy hitter. I've been playing that all the time on YouTube as I drive around. SOD. She used to be a hoe, but I forgot because that was before me. I forgot the chorus, but I'm going to learn it.
No, I let him play the song.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I tried to listen to it and it felt like the quality was.
I mean, maybe, but shit, it's still out there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry. How does that work business-wise? I know that your man maybe he doesn't charge you, but let's.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about Drake. So it's like if you have a feature from
I don't think
somebody.
Drake charges anyone. I think he not doing fuck with you.
Okay, so outside Drake, let's say you had a feature, it's on a song, the sample doesn't get approved, and you leak it. Do you still have to pay that artist for that verse, even though you're not putting it out and making any money off it?
No, but the only people you like give features to, they're paying before. You pay me before I do the verse. Someone pay me for a verse, I'm not giving you a verse, then you pay me. And you pay me before I even do it, because I probably don't know you.
Gotcha.
But you make a song with someone else's music and then hope that they give you the rights?
What do you mean?
Like in this situation, you couldn't get the sample?
Yeah, but this wasn't an artist, this was an Instagram social media influencer.
And they wouldn't clear a sample?
Yeah, he went down like a Christian path.
Wow. Oh, that's... okay, I respect that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But then aren't there certain artists that there's...
I respect it and I don't, my brother. Get your chips. We need that. Change the beat. I don't know what to say. I need that song, my nigga. Please. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. If anybody knows what the sample was that didn't get cleared, please let me know down below. Look, even my baby boy Jazzy, like, I need it too. What's good? We not gonna get it now. We not, brother love. We not.
So big where it's like, hey, you pay me and I also want points on this song. So now it's like that artist can't get the points on the song because...
Yeah, but it's still the song, if it's a good song, it's like you get to perform it, you get to...
That's you're making money on the road.
Yeah.
Can you share how much money was offered to the Instagram influencer that turned out?
I mean, I don't think we got into money. He was like, no.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. Everyone was like, are you serious?
Nah, whoever that dude is that took that sample away from me, brother, Lord. Oh, man, producers be killing me too, because y'all gonna let a nigga cook up something like that and it's not even cleared or clearable. Like, oh my God. That nigga's dancing right now to whoever didn't clear that song to Not Like Us. It breaks my chest. Oh, bro, I love that song so much. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, share your thoughts. How do you feel about Yachty sitting down with Andrew Schulz? How do you feel about the conversations they had? They had a great episode. You should go watch the full thing. They speak about his embarrassing DMs. They speak about a lot more on there. Go check it out. Go check it out. Both of these creators heavy. Been watching Schulz for so long. Lil Yachty, you don't know how many times I turned up back in the day to One Night. Oh my God. I remember when that shit just came out, we was turning up in like basements and shit. What a time to be alive. Subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Please share your thoughts. We're on that road to 10,000 subscribers. We will be doing a giveaway at 10,000 subs. We're going to be part of that giveaway. Sub up.